Well, hello one and all, and welcome to our short on PIL, which is a library for manipulating images within Python. So I have here a file, an image called in.jpg, and this is The Great Wave of Kanagawa by the artist Hokusai. Now, if you're familiar with this image, it should not be upside down like this, and I really want to flip it over so I can see exactly what this image holds. Well, thankfully, I can use something like Python with the PIL library to do just that, to manipulate this image and rotate it so it's going to be right side up instead. So let's go ahead and write a program to do just that. I will type down my terminal, code image.py. And here, I want to give myself likely a main function to write my program in, and I'll call main down below. Now, if I want to use the PIL library for manipulating images in Python, I can access it by doing import PIL. Now, really, I want access to some particular class inside of this PIL library, one called image. More on classes in a future week on object-oriented programming, but for now, think of a class as a bit like a template, some way of representing information, in this case, an image. So I could access some class that PIL provides me by typing from PIL import image, capital I. So the PIL library gives me access to something called an image that I can use to represent and manipulate images that I might have on my own file system on my computer. So using this image class, I can actually go ahead and try to open up an image. And I can do so using a method of the image class, one called open. I can access it using image.open. Well, hello one and all, and welcome to our
Congratulations.
And Doug.
Are you here for Tracy?
We're here for everyone. Limo.
Hello guys, assalamu alaikum. In your go to the need to visit the just where you need to 11 where you need to click on this checkable path. Press the P, click on it, which and here you need to install the Python 3.11 for all users. Okay, so now PMD and as you can and also as you can see here is the PIP version. That means PP is also installed with our Python 3.11.2. Okay, and search for our ideally shell with there. Okay, so here you also see the version of the Python at the top and press enter, and as you can see it's not installed. Go to the search bar and search for CMD and press enter, and once our command prompt is open, just write here this command, which is pip space install space PIL and press enter. And as you can see our PIL is successfully installed. So now for verified the installation, you need to again go to the ideally shell and again import PIL and press enter. And as you can see there is no error showing here. That means PIL is successfully installed in our Python. And if you want to see the version of PIL, just write here this command and press enter. And as you can see here is the version which we are installed. Okay, so I hopefully guys you properly understand how to install the PIL with Python 3.11.2 and how to verify the installation of PIL and how to import it. Okay, so if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment and share. And if you like this type of video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
Hello, data science students. One of you in class uses something like this. Make sure now to exe. You want this part right here. Install command right here. Right. Make sure that it runs. Let's just run without debugging for right now. And hey, it worked. Okay. That was fun, but I wanted you to find something. So this command right here to get Python image library installed, what you're going to want to do is copy this part up until it says python.exe. You want this part right here. So Control C and Control V. And it'll put that part that you highlighted right there. So you're going to want the path all the way up until python.exe. And paste that into your terminal and then type capital S scripts. And there is a file here called pip3. Type pip3 space install pillow, Pillow. And I've already got it installed, so it's probably going to say, hey, you've already got it installed. But when you hit enter, so hitting enter, yeah, it says warning, yeah, you've already, so actually, yeah, you can ignore that for your version. But yeah, so yeah, requirement already satisfied. So I've already got Pillow installed. When you type this and you hit enter, it'll start downloading Python image library or Pillow, the new version of that. And that should then allow you to hello.
And I'll give as input to open, in this case, the name of the file I'm hoping to open now in Python. Very similar in spirit to me clicking on this file on the left-hand side in.jpg and seeing what's inside of it. Open goes ahead and opens that image for use within my Python program here. Now, open, this method here, returns to me an image object, so I'll go ahead and use this img variable to refer to my image that I have now opened using the Pillow library. And similar to other files we open in Python, it's good practice to close them when we're done with them. So as a test here, I've opened up my image, but I should now close it. So I'll type img.close. This method goes ahead and closes my image after I have opened it. Now, while we're here, we might have seen before that it's maybe not best practice to get in the habit of defining explicitly when we're going to open and close our images, in part because we'll often forget to close things later on. So why don't I do this instead? I'll go ahead and use with image.open as img, and as long as I'm indented within this with block, I'm now able, in this case, to see my image being opened, and I can run all kinds of functions on it as well. So as long as we're indented, we have access to this variable called img, which is, in this case, the image I've opened called in.jpg. So what could we do with it? Well, one thing we could do is get a sense for the size and the format of this image, thanks to various attributes of this image object. So I could, for instance, try printing img.size. And this actually gives me access to the size of the image in pixels. I could also print img.format, And this, for me, will show me the format of the image, like what file type it is if I'm not sure initially. So I'll go ahead and run Python of image.py, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see some information down below. So it seems like this image in .jpg, its size is 1052 by 720. So maybe 1052 pixels across and 720 pixels up or vertical. And this image's format seems to be a JPEG, which makes sense because it has the .jpg file extension here. So we can get access to various properties of this image, but we can also manipulate it using PIL as well. One thing we could do is very simply rotate it. So here, if we look back at our image in .jpg, we'll see it is upside down. So we maybe want to rotate it another 180 degrees to put it right side up. Well, in image.py, I can do just that. I could say something like img.rotate, and I'll add in the degrees I want to rotate this image, in this case 180 to put it back right side up. I'll then store this updated image in the img variable, and now if I want to, let's say, save this updated image, I can do so by calling img.save and giving some particular file name, like out.jpg, just like this. So to be clear, I'm opening in.jpg, rotating it thanks to PIL with this rotate method, and then saving it, again, thanks to PIL with this save method. I'll go ahead and run Python of image.py, and we'll see nothing in the terminal, but you might have seen over here, I now have a file out.jpg. I'll open it up, and we'll see that I now have a file out.jpg. I'll open it up, and we'll see this is that image, but now right side up. Well, what else can we do? One thing we could do is apply filters to images. Have a bit of fun here. We could rotate it, certainly to fix the image, but along the way, maybe apply a fun filter to learn more about the image. Well, one filter we can apply is a blur filter, to make it look a little bit more blurry. And to access image filters in the PIL library, I can do this. From PIL, import image filter. So image filter here is a class that I can then use to apply various image filters. And I can actually apply them to my image by using a method filter. So I can type img.filter and then give as input the filter I want to apply. And by convention here, if I want to get the blur filter, I can type image filter.blur in all caps. I'll now save this image. I will update, let's say, my image in the img variable and save that updated image using the save method later on. I'll type Python of image.py, and let's see the updated version of out.jpg seems a little bit more blurry when compared to in.jpg. Python of image.py, and let's see the updated version of out.jpg seems a little bit more blurry when compared to in.jpg. So that filter has been applied here. What else can we do? Well, one other fun filter is one called find edges that quickly finds the edges of the image and highlights them for us. I can access that by using image filter.findEdges, and now if I run Python of image.py, well, what should I see? But again, that image rotated 180 degrees. I see, but again, that image rotated 180 degrees. And now if I run Python of image.py, well, what should I see? But again, that image rotated 180 degrees. And now a filter that finds the edges of the image for me. So much more you can do with Pillow, but we've seen here how to open images, how to save them, how to rotate them, and how to apply filters. We're excited to see what you'll create with Pillow.